Hey, this is Chris from Destination Art, and I am painting some chrysanthemums today. I hope I said that right. Um, so I actually found a watercolor sketchbook that I had tucked in a bag. So I was so excited that I have a nice sketchbook now to work in. And I decided to paint some flowers just because watercolor flowers are just so pretty. So I went by Walmart and took some pictures of flowers that they had outside for sale. And so I'm trying a chrysanthemum, and it's very detailed because there's so many petals there. And I tend to not be that much of a detail painter. So I am trying to paint them using negative painting techniques. I dropped my brush, yay. Using some negative painting, and so I started with a wash of color and laid down some bright yellows. I swatched the colors up at the top because I wasn't sure which yellow I wanted to use, and I think that's a nice practice that I'm going to continue to do when I am in a painting. I had the pictures on my phone and I was recording with my phone, so I painted a little thumbnail of a flower so that I would have something to look at, so I would have a little reference while I was filming this. So also another little technique that I think I'm going to use in the future. And then, so I laid down the yellow, I put a wash down, I put some yellow down, the centers have a little bit of lime green in them, so I put the centers in, and now I'm trying to build up some of the petals by using the negative painting stuff to paint around each of the petals. The leaves for chrysanthemums are kind of strange, so I sort of altered the look of them because wasn't sure how to. Anyway, okay, so they didn't really have a lot of orange in them, but I decided to use kind of an orange color for shadow. You can mix the complement with it to get a kind of shadow color. So you mix a little purple in there, it gets a little grayish. Sometimes it's not all that pretty. I let the painting dry and it came back to it again. So you could do that, but I chose to use a little bit of orange because I thought I would just make it a little bit more vibrant. One of the things that I've been doing, I've been studying a lot, so I'm watching a lot of artists on YouTube. And I am really studying value systems and would like to get a little bit better. I tend to paint very intense watercolor. So all my watercolors are very, very intense usually. And I found with my landscapes that sometimes there's not a lot of difference in the values. And so that's one thing that I'm practicing. Now, I practice florals just because they are so much fun. So much very fun. So anyway, and I had some references on my phone, so I thought I would try it. Let's see, I let it dry again, and now coming back, and once again, oh, I got a visit from a cat. It was pretty funny. He spends a lot of time just smelling my palette. I was afraid he was going to take a, like, try to lick some of the paint or something. I just didn't think that would taste very good. That's Binks. So I have Salem, Luna, and Binks. I have 3 black cats, and a friend of mine asked me if I was actually a Wicca now, which I thought was really funny. So they're not my cats, they're my kids' cats. Luna was a rescue, she was 6. And then my youngest daughter got Salem, and she found a kitten at the Humane Society that meowed a lot, and that's why she named him Salem, because he talks a lot. And then my oldest daughter got a black cat, and she named him Binks. So that's from Hocus Pocus, and Salem, of course, is from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Anyway, And then Luna is from, what, she was the talking cat from Sailor Moon. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's the cat. I was afraid he was trying to lick the paint there. He's really interested in what I'm doing. It's pretty funny. He's sniffing it. So I had to move. Okay, so still continuing to layer some paint. Do you see what I mean about the intensity that I do? And this is the way I always paint. And I suppose that means that that is my style, and that's fine, but I'm trying to improve my technique, so I would like to learn different styles and different techniques, and maybe then I can choose how I want a painting to look. But as it stands right now, I have a tendency to really, really use dark colors when I'm painting watercolor. And I find that it's the dark and light contrast that really, watercolors that are have a little more contrast, or actually light watercolors, I find are so beautiful. So I'm not sure if it's insecurity that makes me paint that way, or if it's just the way I learned, which I did learn that a long time ago. So anyway, we're coming to the end of this painting. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you'd like some more paintings. All right, thank you. Have a fabulous day.